check 316.
Chief, turn on the ground power.
Copy. Ground power is now on.
Check 20. I'm going using display.
Doggo, in
control.
SRS, you've got
Flight control.
speakers and optional mic output. You've got default speakers, or whatever that is. You'll want to just flip that to something else and then to something else.
Well, I have it in my Pimax set, so not to... It works every time, just not in this plane, so I'm doing something wrong.
Oh, is it? Have you pulled the knob out? When you twizzle the com knob, have you pulled it?
Yeah. I've not pulled my knob. Which one?
Pull the knob.
Which one?
Pull the knobs! It's the knob for... Well, it depends what radio you're on. So if you're on
Okay, yeah.
VHF1, you want V1 knob pulled out.
Chicken 1-2 ready to crank.
Midday check. Trigger 1-1.
1-1 loud and clear. All ready to crank.
Something's not working.
I'm not seeing the Hercules or the other Tomcat.
No, you're on the other side of the runway.
Ah, I see the Hercules.
Comms check, mids 11, trigger 1-1.
555.
And you, thank you. Comms check, mids 98, trigger 1-1.
555.
And you.
112 starting up.
Comms check. 316 trickle 1.
Loud and clear.
Annie, thank you.
Camel 2-1, I'm going to taxi to you. Camel 2-2, taxiing across runway 31.
Yeah, trigger 1 flight. Let me know when you're ready to crank.
1-2 ready to crank.
All ready.
Okay, trigger 1 flight, cranking. Okay guys, let's crank.
2 copy.
All copy.
What happened then? Did I click something? Where's everyone else? Right, where are we? Where are we? Where's the active?
ready to taxi.
All ready to taxi.
Again on 3. Trigger 114, trigger 13.
Salty traffic, trigger 24, taxi to active.
Doesn't look like we've got a Tricker 1-3 connected.
Yeah, I'll just jump in Discord, see if he's there.
Was it hardware effect?
I think it was Rookie.
I is muting Discord.
Hey Rookie, are you connected okay?
Yeah, it was Rookie, but he's not connected at the moment.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm fighting with my hardware here.
Oh right, no
I can
worries,
see
no
a
worries.
message in the chat though. Blue Triad Tricker 2-3
But,
Rookie
I'm trying to
disconnected.
get back into the flight.
And then before that, 2-4 Rookie disconnected. I think he's struggling to say his name.
Rookie's in Discord. He's just having a few hardware issues. We'll hang on.
That might be.
So I'm going to change to black.
Makes sense.
Say again?
What's the active runway here? Is it 3-1?
Yep, it's 3-1.
Roger.
Changing my skin to the black skin.
As we're waiting, give me 20 seconds and I'll be back on comms.
Why is that spinning around? I've got my INS set.
Norfolk Salty Tower, L11, L12, taxiing to the active runway 31.
Sugar 2 fly to 4 F18. Taxiing to the active runway.
Who is one? Where?
So one is...
Sorry, go on.
I'll say one is syntax, and then you replied syntax, go for it.
Yeah, so I'm across from Alistair. We're on, where are we to you? Hold on. We are across the road. We're not next to you, but we can meet up at just short of runway hold short of runway 31. We'll just wait for Rookie, see how he's getting on, and then we'll push on.
Looks like he's connected to the server again now, so hopefully that's a good sign.
Yeah, he's the other end of the airport by the looks of it.
Tricker 2 for Tricker 1 flight.
Go for Tricker 1 flight.
Can you just not taxi for a second? We just need 2 to join up with me so we can line up. One of you is in the taxiway. If you can move somewhere.
Get these whirly birdie things thinking they own the runway.
There, Henry, welcome on YouTube. Hey Dixie! Let me just jump back in there. I can't hear you. We are flying a little mission tonight where we are going to be escorting these two.
Oh, one taking off runway 31, Wapik salty traffic.
C130s, which has got Doggo and Sardine in, and we're going to escort them, make sure they don't get shot down. I'm going to take out the SEAD, we'll get some sites, so we're going to clear a path, and we're doing VOR navigation to a VOR station first, and then once we get there we will turn to H3. So yeah, it should be good.
Wapik salty, cannot fly to F18 travel. Taxiing to runway 31.
Okay guys, I guess we can line up runway 31. I'll just call into traffic and we'll move out.
Traffic, Tricker 2 is holding short of runway 31.
Alpha salty traffic, Tricker 1 flight, taxiing to runway, hold short, runway 31. Okay guys, let's go.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm going. Ground power can get one.
Request takeoff.
Which group is first? Is Tricker 2?
Yeah, they've already lined up, so we'll...
Traffic, Tricker 2 flight is lining up for departure.
We'll catch up with them in the air. We're going to be going as side by side anyway. We'll have a traffic, salty traffic, trigger 1 flight, hold short, runway 31.
We'll have a salty camel flight, holding short, runway 21.
Trigger 2-3, are you on comms yet? Hey Rookie, how you doing? Are you able to jump on mids 11? Mids 8?
Are you holding short now?
Yeah, 1 is holding short. We're just waiting to see if Rookie can get his stuff together.
No problem, just checking, I was confused who is who.
Have we got any AWACS on this mission or not?
Yeah, but can you hear me, Rookie?
Could be. Should be there. Magic 1-1 would be nearest.
Nothing heard. Com check 316.0.
Read you 505.
Nothing heard, I think SRS has died for me.
We can hear you.
We're gonna have to call it. Right guys, we're gonna have to go. I can't reach Rookie, he's gonna have to catch us up.
Right.
Marafa Salty, trigger 1 flight lining up. Runway 31.
One, what do you want to do for takeoff spread?
I'll take left, 2 take right, and 3, well 4 now. You know, go mid centre, so in between.
Roger. Are we spacing or are we doing a formation takeoff?
We can do formation. We can all go.
What could go wrong with a double ugly without it?
It'll be fine. We're professionals. We'll have a salty trigger 1 flight lined up on runway 31, rolling. Okay, let's move them up to 85, and I'll call tap tap tap, and then we'll go.
Or
Okay. Tap, tap, tap. Full mil. Into burner.
Fuck it, camel flight landing up on runway 31.
Sorry, 3.
it's alright, that was quite exciting.
Just took a nice turbulence.
Okay, go now, burner. We'll do the left hand turn.
What contract speed are you aiming for?
Yeah, probably gonna crash.
Did you damage the jet then?
I can't fly straight.
Bear in mind you have got the uneven fuel tank, so you might need a bit of trim.
Yeah, you'll be heavy on one side, so it'll be pulling your wing.
something else. I'm nose up constantly.
2, when you took off, you did drop left wing down quite viciously. So I don't know if that contacted with the runway.
Maybe. Alright, we're gonna spawn.
Are you respawning, Cable?
I mean, if it's unflyable, that's probably not a bad move.
Yeah, I think Rookie's taking off now, but he's not on comms.
Trigger 1 flight, in reference to squelch, when you get airborne and moving, your squelch will suppress.
Yeah, there we go, we got VOR. No, I did have VOR. There we are, to the right. There we go. Yeah, there we go. It's starting to pick up now. Yeah. Phew. Looks like it's around about 085, it's 087 for the VOR.
087, roger.
Trigger 2 flight, be advised, our Trigger 1, 2 and Trigger 1, 3 have had technical problems. They're going to rejoin us behind us.
Affirm. All flights. You might wanna be the first one since we're expecting SAMs.
Yeah, Trigger 1 flight for Owl flight. You may want to put yourselves into an orbit for us to catch up.
Owl flight copies. We are doing 200 knots. We are 70 miles from target. Do you want us to hold here, or should we push a little bit closer?
Trigger 1 flight would like you to hold. We've had 2 technical difficulties, so we are delayed in takeoff.
Our copies will hold at 50 miles to waypoint, so we'll hold at about 10-15 miles.
Roger.
Our flight will also be holding at 20,000 feet on the QNH.
Christ, there's a crosswind up here. Look at that.
With ground, Trigger 1 2 requests taxi to runway 31.
Christ, you come right a touch. Sorry, oh, still the VOR is moving around a bit. Crest, there's
Yeah, no worries.
there is a strong crosswind up here.
There certainly is. What altitude do you want to stabilise at? Are we just going up and up for the towels and the harms?
Yeah, let's get to at least 28.
Because speed is dropping like crazy with this much stuff on the plane.
Yeah, I'll nose down. Let's get some speed, and then we can climb up a little bit more.
Roger.
Two back. Is the ground still active in the airfield?
Yeah, you can just take off and come join us. Just call out when you're taking off. Is Rookie in the air as well?
I see nobody moving here. And ground was not answering, so I'll just go.
Yeah, I think it's unmanned. With ground, you just need to call out. That's all.
Okay. Checker 1-2, taxiing for active runway.
We'll level out at 25. So we're very slow.
Roger, 25.
Okay, I'm just gonna have a quick peek on the F10 to see whether Caveman is up. His Rookie joined us. Yeah, Rookie's gone with the 14s. Tricker 2-3, do you read Tricker 1-1?
Trigger 2-3 has.
Oh, I think Rookie is taking on Tricker 2-3. Beg your pardon. Tricker 1-3, do you read on 316? Rookie?
I just heard Rookie on 172.1 or 127.1.
No, that was me asking if he was there. I didn't hear him. I thought his jet might have spawned in with that one, so it was worth a try calling him on that, but he didn't reply.
Trigger 1 flight for Trigger 1-1 for Tricker 2-1.
Go for Tricker 2-1.
SA page is showing SA11 that we'll be transiting across. Should we think of a plan to fire off our tolls there?
Yeah, confirmed. I see snow drifts radar. Judging by the eyes, we're somewhere between, I don't know, I would say 40 to 60 miles away. Yeah, we could get a little bit closer and then fire off our tails. And then I guess as we briefed, once it starts engaging the tails, we fire the harm.
Roger, we've got an SA6 to the north as well that might engage as we transit, so we could do with taking that SA11 out first and then attacking that SA6.
Roger that. 6 should have, yeah, about the same range as 11. We'll see if it touches us.
Our flight holding current position. 50 miles to the west of the beacon.
I think we can get away with no tolls on the 6 and just harm it.
Probably. Since we're first, do you want us to engage the SA11 first? I think we're close enough.
Yeah, if you could, that would be great. We're just waiting for Caveman to catch up. Rookie seems to be flanking with the F-14s.
Okay.
Just push him right a bit, we're drifting.
Oh.
Perhaps it's all the way over there. Hi there, Delta, sorry, this is DCS World. Hi there, Henry. No, David, this isn't real, this is just simulation. Hi, Brian. Name of the game, DCS World, Gabrielle Myra. Hello, ciao, how are you doing? Really struggling with the
Tricker 2 flight has launched 6,000 at SA-11, doing a quick circle, and then we'll engage with harms.
Roger. Okay, one is fencing in, 12.1.
Or fencing in 12.2.
Two, just for inform, 25 miles behind you, catching up.
Roger, no worries.
One, shall I split out to the right and get some distance? More battle spread?
Yes, please, yeah. 5 nautical miles, I guess. Well, yeah, between 3 and 5 will be fine.
Roger, braking right.
I think they might be engaging the SA-11 now.
Magnum, Trigger 2-1 Magnum on SA-11.
I don't know if that was an SA11 or an SA6. There's Snowdrift. Oh, we got the book. We can get the
Trigger 2-3 Magnum SA11.
Snowdrift. I think you may have hit the snowdrift. I can't see any radar, anything on the radar on the harms. Okay, Alistair, we'll head into a left-hand orbit here.
Roger, left-hand orbit.
We'll head for that SA6. Trigger 1 flight is entering left-hand orbit at 20 Angels 25. We'll head towards the SA6 to neutralise that.
Roger that, I think.
I want to trigger flights. Are we cleared to proceed?
There may still be some books down there. Is there anything?
I want to trigger 1.
Go R1.
Are we allowed to proceed?
Yeah, you can proceed in now. We've taken out the snowdrift. Trigger 2 flight is weaseling any other books on the ground there.
Our flight continuing towards TRF.
Mountain SA6. Are we going to towel him or just missile him?
We're going to missile him.
Flight, this is Camel 22. Camel 11 got a disconnect on DCS and is now sitting in the back of Scooby's jet. So we are continuing with
Trigger 1-1 Magnum on SA6.
Our flight be advised, the SA-11 site seems to be neutralized. Be careful when crossing. To its left is an SA-6 site currently being engaged.
Magnum SA-11 is down. We will hold over TRF until further cleared on.
Trigger 1 and 2 flights, just be aware there is an SA-10 in the theatre, so depending on what direction we're going in, we may want to hold back some towels and harms for that.
2 and 3, stay status.
Orbiting to be joined to.
Do we know which runway is gonna be active
4
for
turned away from
H3?
the SA6 when I got a strong lock. Didn't manage to get the harm away, aborted because I thought he was going to shoot me.
Roger, I got one harm away on it.
To can't drop on H3.
I'm not getting spiked anymore.
H3 northwest.
Turn back in and see if he's still engaging us.
Roger, I'm coming round to the VOR, heading east at Angels 24.
Do standpoint to
Christ, look at the crosswind up here is immense. Hi there, Delta Swiss. Is this actually, or is it recorded? If you can read the comments, just nod or yes. Sorry, Delta. Yeah, there's a lot going on. This is not recorded. This is live. This is me flying in the simulator. So very, very busy night. So a lot going on. So you'll have to excuse me while we do some navigation. Trigger 1, Trigger 2, and Trigger 1, Trigger 1, 3, and 1, 4. Are you over the SA6 site?
Yeah, flying over the SA6. It's not spiking me or anything at the moment, so I don't know what it's doing.
Awesome. Do you want to rejoin and we'll go and try and take out that SA10?
Roger.
Man, this thing's it's all over the shop. I can't. Just really struggling with the crosswind here. Look at this thing. Quick peek at the. What are these? Oh, Tolds.
I think the SA6 might be locked up by the towels and that it's busy tracking them.
It looks degraded to me. It looks damaged. Just having a quick peek on the F10. It's gone.
Okay, that's cool.
Christ. No, I'm very, very. I need some trim, I think. Look at my hood, it's right all the way over there. Right, we're past the VOR. I'm going to head to waypoint 1 now, which is H3. And then move to TOO. Push on to 300 knots. Try to turn that off now. Squelch back on.
Tricker 2 for Tricker 1.
Go for Tricker 1.
We have a Big Bird SI-10 located some 20 to 30 miles in front of us. What's your state with the ordnance?
Trigger 1 has
DCS.
Trigger 1 has 1 harm and 3 towels.
4 has 2 harms, 3 tails.
Alright, I suggest use up your towel so we can get as many missiles off as possible and then we simultaneously harm it, try to kill it.
Roger. Trigger 1-1 is passing you at 26,000. I'll fire off my tolls first. Trigger 1-1. Spike. Big Bird. Launching tolls. Defending.
Spike. SA-10.
Trigger 1-1 defending.
We'll flow south a bit more because we're too close.
Trigger 1-1 tiles away. Missile defeated. Oh shit.
Missile SA-11, SA-11.
Trigger 1-1 harm Magnum on SA-11, defending missile.
L-12 defensive SA-11.
The SA-11 is blowing the shit out of the Hercules.
Do you require assistance?
Now we can bomb them, we're fine. Yeah, I think so.
Trigger 1 flight. Anybody got any harms left? Can take out those SA-11s.
L-12 going down. RIP, see you guys later.
Two defending.
I think we're back there, I was about to be.
Super loud. Right, 1 second. I'm just in the thick of it at the minute. Let me just. I've got a Big Bird locking me up now.
SA-11 appears to have gone quiet.
Is that better on the SRS?
You K1?
Yeah, I'm just low. I'm gonna head back out. What's state? Trick Caveman, are you still alive?
Yes, just defending, ending.
Trick of 2 flights, say status.
Do you still have harm?
Negative. Arms expended.
Yeah.
Still have 2?
1 has no harms left. Trick of 2 flights, say status.
Trigger 2-4 running in on SA-10.
May I shoot on the 10?
Trigger 2 flight.
Yeah, kill that 10.
Up the SA-10.
Copy.
Is that better on the SRS now, guys? I'm sorry about that. Got Big Bird. Fuel stage 83. Alpha flight, say status. Fucking trouble A here.
SA-10 is not painting anymore.
Check out 1 flight for Alpha flight.
Alpha flight appears to be down.
Oh dear, guys. Those S11 books got us.
I think the trouble was the SA-11 wasn't actually dead, and it just ran out of missiles. We all flew over it, and then the C130s flew over it, and it reloaded.
Yeah, I watched the harm hit the what do you call it? The SD snowdrift, but those books become active on their own. You know, the missile launchers. So unless we hit all those missile launchers,
yeah, there's still one there, and it's still got a missile on the rack left. So some of the stuff's been blown up, but one of the launchers was still active.
okay, gonna head to H3.
Worth noting the SA-10 is still active.
Yeah, shooting Big Bird.
I think if we fly to H3 we're going to get missiled.
I still have 2 decoys and 2 harm.
Might be worth putting the harms on the SA-10 if you can.
Yeah, see if we can kill that SA-10.
But it's not painting, so I cannot find it.
Can you go TOO?
Sorry, say again?
Can you go TOO?
Yeah, actually that's what I was doing to scan, but it seems not like.
Are you out in front there at 23,000?
23, correct. Flying north.
Have we lost our flight?
Alpha flight is down.
Losers.
We seem to still have an active SA-10. There was a big bird up. As Caveman has Harms is trying to get it to show up on the radar.
I've already shot at the Crampsville.
Yeah, we've had at least one hit on the SA-10 site, but it seems to still be active. So if you're able, take a shot.
Gung-ho. Trigger 1 players gunned the big bird.
Yeah, shoot. If you need any arms, 2-2 has one.
Yeah, Trigger 1-1's just flown over it and gunned the big bird. I think it's damaged. I think it's down.
That's a gutsy move.
Do or die. We've lost the vision anyway. Yeah, I'm out. We're heading for H3.
H3 or H3 northwest?
I believe H3.
H3, so the target waypoint.
Roger that, H3.
Okay, there, where's that? 26 miles. Where everyone is. Yeah, it was a busy night this. So escorting those two Hercules, I think what the problem was, the SA-11 that we thought we'd taken out, those bucks became active on their own. So you take out the snowdrift and then they become even more deadly because those like encapsulated units with their missiles on, they become their own kind of like track radar themselves. So you have to get close to them for them to lock you up. So I guess I'm thinking here that maybe they were pointing different ways and tracking, and they switched on as the Herculeses were passing by at low altitude and took them both out.
Now, does anyone know which is the active runway at H3?
Nope, first one there, call it.
Roger.
Should we take runway 06, guys?
Roger. 06.
03 is active at H3. Approaching 06. Left hand over handbrake.
That's 11, that's 06. Okay, trigger 1-1, left hand brake, runway 06.
Trigger 4, turning base, runway 06.
Trigger 1-1 downwind.
Trigger 2-4, turning final, 06.
Anti-skid on, right on. Trigger 1-1, turning base.
What do we do after we land?
Debrief. Trigger 1-1 finals.
Seafloor, clearing active. C3 and by runway 06 for left brake.
Okay. I'm braking.
1-4 inbound for left brake over runway 16.
Okay, let's bring the speed brake in. We'll run it to the end. Move over to the left.
C3 and the brake have traffic to my left.
Trigger 1-1, curve active.
Trigger 1-2 initial.
Braking.
1-2 braking.
There's a little track there to that bunker.
Trigger 1-2 finals.
C3 base.
1-4 downwind.
Let's do it. Watch Healer come in.
C3 final.
Trigger 1-2 runway is cleared.
There we go.
Takeoff performance. Oh yeah, you've got to set up the carp as well. The carp is fucking huge. You've got to like select the waypoint. You're going to drop the carp on, the run-in heading, the altitude, the temperatures, the winds, where the cargo is, how much cargo is there, what parachute the cargo has, how many parachutes the cargo has,
Wind temperature, height.
yeah, how many boxes are you throwing out the back, like all of this.
That's all modeled already. Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah,
C3 rolling out.
it's super fucking detailed, and then you fly over it, and basically you can stick the whole thing on autopilot with auto drop, and it will just throw the cargo at the back at the right time and land it basically dead on where you want it to. It's really
I make sure the loadmaster is not in front of the boxes because
then the loadmaster. Well, you drop him out as well. He lands on right on target as well.
Yeah.
flash.
Woohoo,
And you
good
can-
news, boys! Mission success!
Well, you all landed at the wrong field. Well, actually, I say that you all landed at the wrong fields.
Fields,
If I've ever seen a clusterfuck.
Well, look, at least we're going to have a really productive debrief.
Yeah.
The plan worked great until we contacted the enemy.
Well, that's with every plan, but it already died before that. And we'll explain to you why.
Well, in fact, we're going to ask first.
Let's wait for the last.
Crash programmed SAs
Sorry?
that go off when you're. These are the standard SAs on our training ground, are they?
Yep. This is not an IS range.
Nope. Call DCS.
Oh, so it turned itself off.
Well, if it's empty.
Time to have a jolly,
probably empty.
and then woke up again when you guys were overhead.
Hey, look.
Well,
Let's not. No, everyone
Yeah.
shut up. Right, we're going to ask the new guys what their opinion was, and we're going to go up in terms of experience, and then we're going to because what will happen is right. AC, if we discuss it, then the new guys won't have their opinion because they'll just agree with us, right? So we'll get the new guys' opinion, and then we'll come to the
good idea.
discussion later. But I don't want to pollute everyone's opinion.
No, it's a good idea. I love it.
Okay, everybody landed. I have the tech view. I mean, as soon as I get out.
Can you chuck it my ways, Michael, please?
Yes. Discord probably won't allow me because it's too big, but
Fucking dick sword.
I can upload it to the drive.
The drive. Wonderful.
We'll try the Discord first.
Right. So who were the flight leads? Was it you, Michael, and Syntax? Was that
Me and Syntax. Syntax was Tricker 1. I was 2.
I won't ask you just yet because I think we want to ask. We've got Caveman, Effect, and Rookie who aren't tagged.
Yes.
So I'm going to ask their opinion first, and then we'll probably come to the flight leads, and then we'll just have an open discussion. I reckon is the way we'll do this.
Okay.
But we'll get the tag view up first.
The sec. Where is the tech view channel?
There's still 3 pilots not on Helix.
Yeah. While I upload it and whatnot.
Yeah, Helix is here. Helix is here.
Yo.
Nice. Then just 2 more, Alistair and Rookie.
Tech view. Okay, let's try this.
Which, in all fairness, doesn't seem to be a really good name.
Bastard. Doesn't let me. Google Drive it is.
Oh man, fucking Discord.
Doesn't matter. Gigabit upload is nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I think Rookie had a few comms problems. We couldn't get in touch with Rookie.
Oh. Good.
Okay. We will.
Link.
Oh, Helix is on push to talk.
PCs are bullshit.
In the words of my colleague who is a engineer, computers are a mistake. I mean, computers were a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry, Scoob. You will soon see. I don't think you missed that much.
Oh, go on. That sounds interesting.
Yeah. No. So, first thing we're going to ask. So, Rookie.
No, I'm not touching your PP again.
No. Shut up, Scoob. Right.
I have to mute you again.
Well, at least let me do something worthy of it.
Okay, so what we're going to do, guys, we're going to ask the most junior pilots what their opinion of what happened was. We'll go one by one.
And when they stop laughing.
And then we'll come to the flight leads, and then we'll have an open discussion. So I'm going to just pick the guy at the bottom of the Discord channel. Sorry, Rookie, I'm going to pick on you first. So what do you think? Well, I mean, what was your opinion of that flight? I won't try and put any ideas in your head.
Basically, I've struggled with my own aircraft. I have a lot of problems with my hardware here at the moment, and it seems that nobody could hear me over SRS. So, so I'm hearing everyone. So I just monitoring and try to fit in the whole procedure. But to to be honest, I have problems to follow the briefing because it was quite short and it's lack of some explanation for a new guy like me. It's really hard to follow this. So I try to get my aircraft, my flight in the air, and so that's on. I survived, but I couldn't help much in this case.
That's a fair comment.
Yeah, that's
We'll
fair.
get back to that.
Okay, Caveman.
What I do agree with Wookie, I was struggling. Well, first I had issues taking off, turbulences, respawn, came back, I didn't know what was happening or what I had to do. So I was just scanning all around, orbiting, and I ended up in another airfield at the end. So, great as usual for me. I didn't crash, that's one, I didn't swim. But since Rookie mentioned it, I would like to mention it too. Sometimes you guys, you're referring to kneeboards or documents. It's really difficult for me to find the information you are pointing to. So there's just so many kneeboards and SOPs, and sometimes I don't know the frequencies, and
Yeah.
So it would be cool, just like for noobs like me, to have at least a link where I can be sure that's the kneeboard of the briefing, or so I could at least put it in my kneeboard before I start DCS.
Yeah, that's fair. Comment. Yeah.
I'm going to post it now in the.
But it's only me with a lot of frustrations, my own frustrations. So I'm not.
No, it's a perfectly fair comment. It's a perfectly fair comment, I think. Do you have any views on the mission as a whole, or was it just a bit too bucket full that SA?
No, but like as you know me, I'm always one step behind. I always have to cheat on checking on F10 what you guys are doing.
Yeah,
so
I've been an advocate for disabling F10 for a long time, but I've lost that fight. So
because you're a cunt.
It's cheese, man. But yeah, no, it does help. It does help if you completely lost SA. But the thing is we shouldn't be getting there to begin with, because as you said, we should have clearer stuff for you guys to see and ingest from a brief perspective. I think a standard format would be quite helpful for that. I know 2 Squadron do something like that, so we might try and steal off of them. So thank you for that feedback. That was good. Effect. Your comments, general comments, or just generally, how do you think the mission went, and what do you think happened?
I don't know. I don't think it went too badly today. I mean, we stayed together. We were talking, and we shot. I mean, one of us died, but it kind of happens.
Okay. So you'd measure the mission as a success?
Kind of, because we didn't get to we didn't escort the C130-J's, so they died. I'm not sure why, but our mission was to not have them die.
Yeah. So not a success then.
I mean, for me it was a success because I didn't have any issues.
Fuck you all.
I didn't die, so fuck you all.
Well, I don't give a fuck about you. You meant to get the choice of bugs tonight.
I concur.
I get all the tea and biscuits.
Okay, right. And now we'll go to Syntax and Macul. If you guys want to give your overview as like a flight.
Yeah.
I like that guy's attitude.
Yeah.
I'll go first. Okay. Planning was okay. Would have probably had a little bit more time to talk over it with McCull. If possible, that would be better. For me, for Trigger 1 flight, we were on the back foot from the start because I was in 2 minds to wait for Rookie. In the end, I made a call to take off. We couldn't contact him on the radio. second mistake there was probably because we were on the back foot. I wanted to take off and catch up, so I issued orders to do a formation takeoff, which that then damaged Caveman's aircraft on takeoff because of the weight turbulence. We should have just got into two ships. Or
Who
two
took
in
off at
one.
60-degree pitch up?
Who?
I don't know, and I saw an F18 doing an airshow takeoff.
That was me. That was me. The French type.
I thought that was. I was watching it thinking that's optimistic.
It wasn't a French
I
tie, it
kept
didn't fly
nosing.
backwards.
So, so then we were on the back foot. We were two ship. Capeman then did eventually catch up. Probably would have been if it was a longer mission, may have been more of a problem because you probably used quite a lot of fuel to catch up to us.
I was already
Een half uurtje.
Yep. Secondly, so as Trigger 2 Fly engaged the SA-11, looks like we took out a book and a snowdrift, but those books were not depleted or destroyed, and I think they'd gone quiet, and as we flew over them, because those books become active by themselves, as those Hercs got closer, they activated and took them out. We were also a little bit concerned with the SA-10 that was spiking us, to realise the SA-11 was still probably active. So yeah, it was a mission failure, although we did take out the SA-10 in the end, but we'd got some losses, so we lost harms. Yeah, if I'd done it again, we'd maybe try and take out those books, and if we could get a waypoint on them, we could have gone pre-briefed with some harms and see if we could get those books. But yeah, my take on it.
Yeah, thanks. That's good. Michael?
I can even use text. Tech view gonna be clear, I guess.
Well,
Or do you want me
just
without?
talk through from your memory, right? I think is.
Okay.
We're gonna
Yeah. The one thing. Well, the first thing that kind of derailed everything for me is I don't know, somehow the sense of urgency is that everything has to be done right away. So we then start cascading mistakes, which is got too close to the SA-11 to launch TALs properly. We launched them way too close. The SA-11 already stopped shooting by the time we made a turn and launched harms. I mean, it wasn't dangerous, but then again, my first hunch was to launch two TALs each, which was actually would be better than all of them because we don't know the next threats we're gonna have. Other than that, yeah. Well, when finishing with the SA-11, the AC was in front, so I asked him to scout at his own discretion, which is fine. He said the SA-11 is not engaging him, which was absolutely true. My mistake as a lead was not confirming with the TAL, with the T-pod, actually eyes on the site and see if everything is destroyed. If I saw the launcher still alive, I would recommend destroying them somehow. Unfortunately, we didn't have F-14s ready to mop up the site, but then again, that doesn't clear us to instruct you from continuing on. Then we had for the SA-10, again, too close to the site. We don't know where it was, which is fine. You deal with the unknown threats in missions, but then again, came too close to it, and in exactly the wrong time, the SA-11 got refilled and started shooting us from one side, shot you guys, and that's where I got shut down. The SA-6 site, we could have ignored that one actually, since it is to the side, it doesn't have too much range. In my opinion, we could have just instructed you, keep south, keep away from it, and we'll just continue on the route.
Which was the plan anyway.
Sorry, what? Which was the plan. I mean, the plan was, there are some sites, we don't know how many, but then again, it's up to our judgment to see if it's too much to the side, just go around it, we don't care.
Although we were getting spiked by that SA-6.
I know, we were too. It's like mixed. When seen from the TAC view, that would be the right call, but then again, yeah, in the cockpit, it seems close. So It's either or. It's fine.
Mhm.
What went well, at least, is I and Syntax realized we were the first flight. So our initial plan was Tricker 1 flight goes up first, handles the first SAM site, we handle the second SAM site. Doesn't matter. We were closer. We engaged the first site. Tricker 1 flight was aware of it. We took care of it. I mean, we thought we took care of it. Continued on. That was well. Everything else was not. And yeah, I think that's it. I would have liked to have more time to plan since we are not that experienced. I mean, I'm speaking for Syntax and me. I basically have planned it while working, so at least it would be. The mission we did for the foothold with the Navy had a little bit more time to plan, and that turned out much better.
Yeah. It was a bit last minute.
Can I share some stuff? As a wingman?
Sure. Yeah. Dog and I are still going to hold quiet, I think, but we'll wait for the.
Yeah. So my feedback, and this is as a flight lead. This isn't on the mission. This is just as a flight lead. So I think that was great feedback, by the way, on the briefing. I think we definitely need some pretty pictures, visuals, and a nice little storyline at the start. I don't know if you guys had enough time to prepare that or not, but that's definitely something that we would all benefit from. I think as well, if you broke up the story into the different constituent parts, so departure, runway, whatever, we're going to depart 10 seconds apart. Okay, these are all different pieces of the story which we all need reminding of en route, so we can hear about it in the briefing, but then we get reminded of it. So package altitude is 30,000, Mach 0.75, all that kind of good stuff. Engaging the first SA-11, we'll engage, TALDs 25 miles, elements 1 and 2 will fire the TALDs, elements 3 and 4 will hold back, etc., etc., that kind of stuff. So what's the game plan for attacking each element? And then, of course, we're missing what happens at points of failure. So let's say that the lead dies, two's taking over, and so on and so forth, that kind of stuff, just spelling it out.
Yeah.
Well, definitely not two, but
just that story needs to come together more concisely.
Yeah, I mean, some of that can be like the should be number 3 takes over from lead. That's just standard. That's probably somewhere in the SOPs. But I mean, there's definitely some work there. I'm pretty sure Syntax and McCall, you guys made a pretty picture. I think you just may have forgotten to show it. So I think it was we may have thrown the by the way, you're briefing this on you.
Yeah, I feel that's what happened tonight. Actually. Yeah.
So I think that's just generally miscommunication, and I don't think that's on Syntax or McCall really for the brief. I think that's just a case of we were like, hey, you should plan this. Okay, and then we were like, oh, by the way, that means briefing it, and I don't think that was clear.
For me, it was very, very logical that if you do the planning, that you also do the brief. But maybe I underestimated that. Yeah.
I mean, we can do the brief, but if you give us a bit of notice, I can put something together.
Planning, so for me, shut up.
But the last time we're not...
you know that.
I didn't see what you said. What did you say?
Okay, but continue, Sabine.
Okay. So, does anybody else have any glaring feedback that they think has been missed in what I mean? McCall especially was incredibly detailed. But does anyone think anything's been missed?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I'm not asking you already.
All right. Whoever took those screenshots doesn't have the skins.
That is actually a pretty good point, because nobody, not everyone, seems to have the skins. And this is a point that we've been talking about, getting skins. And we have skins, They're a bit
Just need to
outdated.
install them. Yeah.
No, but we have skins. I will point the new guys who aren't qualified yet, so we don't have VAF tags yet. I'll point them tomorrow to the skins where you can download them, and I hope you know how to install them. If not, Google is your friend. But I'll point you tomorrow to where the skins will be, so you can download them and use them. Because yeah, that looks a lot better on the screenshots. Could be right.
Anyone got anything relevant to the mission?
Yeah, sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah, just maybe a final couple of things. Just in our flight, certainly there was a lot of kind of unnecessary chatter on the radio, which is something we want to try to get away from. So people logging on asking, what was the VOR frequency, what's the TACAN, what runway we're taking off from, stuff that was covered in the briefing. So you need to pay attention to the briefing and well, yeah, of course it was.
Okay.
Yeah, should we discuss that? I mean, I had it written down, so somebody told me. I didn't make it up.
Well, the VOR was in the knee boards.
Yeah, though this was all read out. It was all the frequencies were read out. And then I think we decided, fair enough. I think we decided the runway while we were on the ground. But just as a general point, I think we try to cut down on this unnecessary chatter like that. So, and then more generally. Really good reflection, Michael. Very critical of yourself, and it's hard to do that. I think the main thing is just not, and this isn't really focused on you, but just on all of us. I think there was a sense of uncertainty really around what we were all supposed to be doing. So for next time, I guess turn up with more of a, if we all kind of get in there with more of a plan, of what's happening when, as AC said. Because we're turning up at target, and we're like, okay, so how many tiles are we launching? Who's launching? Who's firing the harms? What are we firing at, essentially? So basic stuff like that. We can address that certainly, but no, I don't think you did a bad job at all, Michael.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh no,
so there's a bit of what the fuck around and find out.
Yeah, I mean the mission was fly and then take out some, so we didn't know what sums were out there.
Yeah, exactly, and I think there was there was certainly a feeling of oh shit, there's an SA11, let's deal with that, and then oh crap, there's an SA10 as well. So we should have held some stuff back rather than just spaffing everything at the SA11.
Yeah.
Which is what we did.
Fire everything.
Exactly.
Right. Okay.
Well,
so I've written down a couple of key points, and I think generally, as with most missions that go wrong, the key fucking highlight that everything seems to branch from is poor SA. I don't know if anyone disagrees with me there.
Yep.
Yeah. So
from our flight, it was tech issues.
Well,
okay. Yeah. There's nothing you can do about that.
We can't solve that problem.
Sorry, if I could just say, just even one really small thing that because of the dynamic spawns, we weren't labelled on each other's SA pages as flight members.
Yeah.
So even just remembering to do that manually would have really helped. I forgot I didn't do it, but
that
would have helped.
Spoiled.
So,
imagine having a computer in your plane.
Yeah, bloody posh bastard.
That is why they were called Camel today, because I called them Soviet Camels today.
I've got a little gnome with a little writing pad.
Nothing to do with camel toes. It was Soviet Camel. That's why you guys were called Camel.
Yep.
But you made something dirty out of it again.
All right,
obviously.
guys, right. We don't have all night to be talking about fucking camels. Okay, so the poor SA, I think, is a really common theme, and I think there's some really great feedback actually from Caveman and Rookie on this kind of like a standard briefing. I do think if we grab, I know Cyclic did some briefing knee boards with the standard format that we should just.
Which Michael made.
Okay.
Yeah, he used it. I saw it.
I missed that. I think if we have a bit more prep time, we probably give the guys who are planning it a bit more warning, and we take our time to make sure everybody's got all the stuff they need before we get in the jet. We don't end up with all the questions, flooding the radio, degrading everyone's SA, because that's what happens, right? Is if wingmen are talking to lead, then Leeds' fucking brain goes out the fucking window, and they can't think about the mission. They're thinking about hand-holding the wingmen, and it's wingmen's job to shut the fuck up and sort yourself out. Really, it's the harsh truth of it, because
but if you
Leeds can't fly your jet as well. You know, he has to fly his own and think about tactics. So like Syntax and Mackle were probably very bucketful going in, but you know that's all down to, it all triggers from poor SA and probably rushed planning. So yeah, one thing that I do find curious that I don't think anyone, I mean it's kind of been mentioned, is BDA. So the objective is getting some Hercs through to target. Now, Hercs are big, fat, slow, useless machines that will get blown up instantly by anything. If you're not checking what we've hit quite carefully to see, is it actually dead through the T-pod, we can't be sure. We can't just fire harms into stuff and hope. If you are going to go down that route, it needs to be close in escort, you know, kind of like a Growler would do with EW and jamming, and even then I wouldn't be particularly comfortable doing it. Suboptimal weapons. We brought a load of Tals, brought a load of harms. There weren't any bombs. Now, Tals and harms are great for suppression, but if you're trying to carve a hole in a SAM-net, you need to blow shit up. So,
well, in all fairness,
that's because the flight with the bombs
exactly
died.
Right, flight with the bombs died.
Tech issues.
Still, I would have liked 1 or 2 in the flight to not bring Tels, but bring freaking JDAMs, because, in my opinion, and I'm gonna die on this hill, harms are shit, especially against the SA-11. Well, okay, you guys didn't know SA-11 was coming up, but an SA-11 kill it with JDAMs, not with harms.
Yeah. Well, actually, that was maybe kind of on us, but we had major DCS and SRS problems. Scooby lost his SRS just at the beginning, and I got a disconnect then when you were putting the hold. Scooby was escorting the one C130, and I was just intercepting the second. And we wanted to, once you go in and they had the radar out, we wanted to like move in and get the launches out with the Mark 82s, which I just did. I just landed and I flew over the sites and I did put down some bombs, and I think the plan would have worked, but we had major DCS issues. First I had a disconnect, then Scooby had a disconnect when I was sitting in his back. And that was one of the problems we had, and that actually kind of stupidly was on us.
Well, I don't think it's entirely on you. I think again it falls down to SA, because the Hercs were cleared into the hold. So if we're cleared into the VOR,
specifically asked, and at the moment that I heard Syntax say, I think it was Syntax or Makul, doesn't matter. Yes, you are clear to go on. I said to W, we're gonna die, because that SA-11 isn't that. It's rearming. I mean, I'm not sure if you guys understand that the SA-11 will still fire once the search radar is dead, because every TLR in the SA-11 can fire at you from a lot closer, from 10 miles. With the search radar, it can go 20 miles. With just TLRs, it's 10 miles. There's nothing I can do in a F18, let alone in a C130 at 7 miles from an SA-11. I knew we were going to die, but yeah, well, that was the mission.
So both C130s were killed?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
At the first SAM site.
Explains
because
why the brief was
nobody
so
bothered to check probably whether the SA-11 was really dead.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so if we quickly step through what happened, right? So we pushed out. We got about 50 miles away from the VOR, at which point we were rightly informed we should hold position. This was a good call, right? Because otherwise we would have been fucking charging straight ahead. So that I think Syntax, you made that call. That was a great call to make, keeping us back, because we are kind of, our SA is it's all right in terms of EW, but everything else.
You can't see any one of you.
Yeah, we don't have data link. We don't have any of that, so we are quite limited in terms of like what the fuck's going on. We don't even know where each other are, so we're deconflicting by altitude. You can see here we're 1,000 foot apart. So here we are in the old holds. Then you've got the Hornets go in, who drop down to relatively late.
Way too close. Yeah, way too close.
Yeah, but again, I don't think that's necessarily the worst thing because.
You also didn't know where the SA-11 was exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I judged it by distance in about
exactly
10, 15 miles.
It would have been better 5 miles back at 25 miles instead of 20 miles, but hey ho.
Actually, we did have them on the SA page, so the threat rings were on there. So.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
We should probably disable those, but yes, in a sort of mission scenario, you wouldn't necessarily know that that's there. In which case, fine. But what you've got to then do is adapt, right? So typically, the reason we do the towed harm spacing is so that by the time the launchers are shooting at the towels, the harms are on their way. Now, if the launchers start immediately shooting at the towels, we should be sending harms right now.
Yeah.
Like right now, this is the window to send them. But if we wait,
at least
by the time we send them, they've stopped. So
because it's not an IATS, but still, if it's empty, of course it's going to turn off because it's not going to wait for the harms to come in.
Yeah, and since the harm requires radar to go hit something, it's
not even ISIS is that stupid.
ISIS and SA-11. So that was it. I think that was it. There was maybe another harm sent in. I think that took out the search radar. This is another thing where I think we shouldn't do this. We do it a lot in missions, and I understand why. I understand the logic is there is a radar there for a SAM site. Surely we should kill it. In the case of the SA-11, absolutely not, because what this means is the SA-11 will shoot at min range. So you'll get in, you'll think, oh, it's dead, because you're getting nothing on your radar scope. It will see you visually, because there'll be a bloke sitting on top of it. They'll track radar you and kill you at 7 miles. There's no fucking way you're dodging an SA-11 at 7 miles. If you leave the search radar intact, they'll shoot you at max range of like 35, 40, in which case you will have the ability to dodge it, right? I don't know. Well, if you're...
Yeah, I do, but yeah. 20.
So you'll have the ability to dodge it, is my point. If you take out the search radar, it's a death sentence for anybody that ends up getting shot at by it.
Yeah.
Put terrain in between them, and we're at 20,000 feet, so we aren't putting terrain in between us. So I would say we just ignore the search radar on the 11. We leave that be because I think it works in our favour more often.
It's a waste of munition. I mean, get the 4 tellers sidestep. I don't care if the guy in the search radar is living.
Yeah, I mean, it might clean up your TOO display. I'm trying to think of like why you would do it. It might clean up your TOO display so you can see the launchers. That might be, logically why, because you can get, RF interference in the way. But typically, if we can avoid it, I'd avoid it.
The SA-11 is not dock, because you guys are right. The SA-10, if you take out the track radar, there's nothing it's going to do. It has 2 search radars. It has 2 search radars. It has a track radar, an SA-10. If you take out the track radar, Ayato, it's done. It's killed. SA-11 is a not dock.
Quick question for you.
For me?
For whoever's in charge of the F18s.
Okay.
Were you all going for the SA-11 first, and then all going to switch to the SA-10?
No, one flight was going. Yeah. We didn't know what threats we were up against. Second, no. The brief was one flight goes for the first threat or first set of threats, and then the other flight will go, and the flight that was first will support with any ammunition they have left, if they have it.
Okay.
AC?
Yeah, I was going to say, can you go forward and a little bit? Or I'm approaching the SA-11. Didn't know. I knew roughly where it was. I didn't know exactly where, but I knew I wasn't going to fly right over the top of it. So go forward a bit more, and you see me offsetting just a little bit.
Yep.
It wasn't awake, but I was already starting to fly away, and if it was going to wake up, then I at least had a chance. But now, who's behind me? Because you flew right over the top of it.
That would be McCool.
That's what
Yeah, you don't want to do that, mate.
Where did McCool get it? Right up the arse.
No, not yet. I got it way later.
No, but
Overflying the target is a cardinal sin of any.
Yeah, look at my track. Look at my track. I knew roughly where it was, but I also knew not to fly directly at it.
But did anybody look at the SA-11 side? I thought, there's still a few tellers up.
Yeah.
Maybe we have to do something about it. But that's the problem with harms. This is why I don't like harms. Because the moment the side's empty, it turns off. Harms are useless. It's just a waste of space. You could have brought 2 JDAMs on.
Hell, even rocket pods would be more useful.
Yeah. Looking dirty would have been more useful than harm.
If you have bombs, it forces you to look through the to the pod. Even if you forget, you're like, I have to use the bomb. I'm gonna look through the pod.
I mentioned the SA-10 was dead. I gunned it.
Ah, we saw. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, we saw.
Very gung-ho.
Yeah, I mean...
Somebody will write a very pretty poem about that, but yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
What did they want on the other end of it?
I would tend to avoid doing that though, because I mean, typically in this range, it's just the SAM sites, but there is never going to be a scenario where a SAM site doesn't have SHORAD, manpads,
or manpads,
SA-21s. You know, it's going to have fucking everything. So, gun running it. Probably going to get you killed in missions.
Yeah.
In this scenario, it's quite artificial.
So. We'd failed the mission anyway. Do or die.
Yeah,
fair enough.
And it did look fucking cool. So.
Okay. To recapitulate, my plan, and I discussed this with Sabine already. My plan is to do less planning until we start with the OCT course, which will probably be March. Probably. Don't hold me down on that. We're going to do more missions like this, and I'm going to invite every time qualified people to prepare it. Okay, today we had a bit of a miscommunication about planning and briefing. Next time, if you do the planning, you will also do the briefing. So explain to people who are not qualified yet what they need to do. Frequencies, takeoff order, stuff like that. Laser codes, mid channels, all kinds of details.
Well, I think when we have a bit more time tomorrow, because I probably won't do it tonight, is grab Cyclic's template or whatever. Did we? Oh no, you said that was used. I think that's all we need.
Used.
If we have a good template,
McCool made it,
and we just distribute that. Yeah, that's all we need. I don't think we need anything more than that. We just didn't.
I think it was a bit of a miscommunication.
Template is good for like who is in the flight if you put it and what do you
see him for the
roughly? Yeah, but I think for the essay just a picture. Where do we go from here to where? Roughly what do we expect to do is clears like 50% of essay.
Yeah, I did put one together, but we just didn't show it.
Yeah, didn't show it on the briefing. Yeah.
Oh, okay, but that's maybe on me because I didn't For me, it was logical that if you do the planning, you do the briefing. You guys didn't get it. That's on me then.
I got two ideas to that, if you mind. First one, for the kneebots, I read it's best to have a resolution of 768 by 1024.
Mr. Kneebot.
Yes, that's basically the resolution that does not get stretched or compressed by DCS from what I've read. So you want to have kind of that aspect ratio and resolution maybe if you think about making kneeboards. The other thing
Can you
is
repeat what the resolution was? 768
I think it's by 1024. Like the lows what is it 16.8 or something low
A4.
Yeah. So that's basically the standard resolution from what I've read. The other thing is if you can do it, if the people who make the missions about 1 week to set it up, like the Tuesday mission on the Wednesday morning or Wednesday. And the Thursday mission maybe on the Friday gives them the assignment, and then they have enough time to prepare a good briefing.
Fantastic.
And
that's fantastic, but that means that people need to sign up on time.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing I've been pushing
Why are you all looking at me?
No, exactly. Every
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
That's the
I've been
problem.
pushing this.
Yeah.
And
Let
it's
me
not,
think.
it's not a lot to ask. We just ask, please sign up on time. You don't have to do. You don't have to sit on Saturday evening and waiting by your disco. Oh, is it coming online? So I have to sign up. No, but you get it done by Monday morning.
Do you want me to put the alerts in earlier than Saturday? I can edit it to show the next week's.
Yeah, but
earlier.
still, I mean.
I'm just thinking. Maybe you can do maybe you can set up a if you know what's going to happen on the next mission, what's the plan. Maybe you can give the people a rough layout of you're going to plan a mission doing this and that, and I want this and this and this planes in it, and
Which I do
then the people
every week.
So, what?
I do this every week.
Yeah,
Every week I say,
know.
this is the plan for this week.
Yeah.
Sign up in
I know.
EU operations, which Scooby still can't find, but.
Well, yeah. Well, I was just thinking.
I agree with you, Friedrich. I think there's a little bit more we can do, but Doggo and I only have so much time ourselves. So it's something we can definitely improve. But I think we could probably discuss this in the chat tomorrow or whenever. But let's, if we can, just continue and get to the end of this debrief.
Yep.
One more thing I want to add on this note. On Thursday, we're going to do a bad weather flight, low level, and we're going to land at Olba, which is Beirut International. So there will be no shooting, everybody for themselves, and there's no TACAN, there's just a VOR station at Beirut. So
it'll be low level nav, plotting and planning the route yourself.
To be honest, if I may add something as well, I was absolutely sure that I wasn't going to be flying next Thursday, but I might be able to make it. So I'm still attentive.
Yeah, that's all.
That's
all
fine.
good.
If we're flying
That's
by
fine.
ourselves, yeah, it's cool.
It's fine.
For Thursday, it isn't the biggest of problems because everybody flies for themselves. It's more like missions like this that you want to know who's showing up. We had a guy who signed up today and I had no idea who it was. Maybe AC knows it because Sabine didn't know. Gagarin,
Okay.
AC, it means anything to you?
Gagarin.
Well,
Yuri?
Yeah.
no, not
the
Yuri. He
spaceman
died.
himself.
He's a bit busy.
Yeah.
Is he alive again?
Well,
He was
turns out
on
he
the
isn't
server.
because
He
he
was
wasn't
on the
there. No,
server. He's just at 800,000 feet.
so roughly in an F18 then.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Let's skip to the end of this, right? So, I'm curious to find out what happened here because this looks like Spaghetti Junction. But
That's why I was asking earlier about the targeting.
Yeah, the formation split up at this point. We had very little coordination until we rejoined afterwards.
100% SA. Nobody knows where their leader is.
Well, me and Alstad, we were alright as we entered. We had a split, didn't we?
But this is odd, right? We've got 1-1 here, but we've got. I'm assuming Rookie's just put his number in wrong.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Why is the rest of your flight over here and you're over here?
They were attacking the SA-6. Well, we got spied by the SA-6. I let off one harm in self-protect, which is already. I think it already hit it. If you go back, you got to go all the way back. You go back. So me and Alistair split.
Right. Oh, I see. So you're defensive. You're defensive on this potentially.
Mhm.
And then we've got Rookie with Tolds and Astra and Cape Man flying counter.
This is again BDA.
Orbits.
SA-7, if it loses its track radar, search track radar, it's dead. It's just nothing.
There's rejoin.
Besides the point, you shouldn't have been at
Still
the
got-
SS6, but
Still got 2 guys over here as well.
Yeah, I
So-
did call to form back up on me, which we did, and then we went for the SA 11.
Yeah, I think we So it's just.
Let's
I mean,
conclude. There's a lot to learn from today. I think we learned a lot from today. We know what the problems are. We know how to fix them next time. So yeah, next week we'll be doing a mission again on the IATS range. I'm not going to tell you yet what it will be, but it will be fun.
I quite like this from Two Flight actually. It looks spaghetti, but then you all rejoin very, very quickly,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
which is actually quite nice. I mean, the AC is like fucking YOLOing right ahead of everyone else.
I was point.
Yeah, when
Point,
we
man.
started engaging. When we started engaging the SA11, like when proper, I said, okay, split up everybody because some people were reporting like I'm being spiked, I'm not, and whatnot, and I was like, okay, engage at your discretion, but then again, we got back.
And then
Some sort of
meanwhile, we're like, my threat has just cropped up. Doggo instantly detonates. I fucking trashed a missile with all the chaff that came out the back somehow.
I didn't even have a good chance for that.
Oh, no way. And then that
Fuck, it's firing at me.
Bang. Oh,
Yeah, I thought you can't trash a SA11 missile with the chaff, but okay.
well, I mean, I don't think you.
Dude, have you seen how much?
Yeah. I guess when you put out 7 billion tons of chaff.
This will put the A10 to shame. I mean,
It was all the poo coming out the back as well.
Yeah.
It's like naval warship chaff, right? That's what comes
It's
out
just
the
like
back.
Scooby after a very nice curry. I mean,
Yeah. Deploying brown chaff.
Oh man.
Scooby and a Vindaloo.
Yep, Scooby don't.
I vindicated you. Who shot the SC-11?
Look at these.
I saw an incoming missile.
Oh, Caveman was getting targeted here by Mach 4. Oh, maybe not. Oh no, well, yeah, it looks like.
Oh, he lived, so good for Caveman.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I say 10, no joke.
Seriously, who died? I know McCool.
I did
I'm not-
that, yeah.
I'm not counting the F14s because it was technical, but who else?
When
That's
I
it?
was moving away from the SA11 and SA10, and I see 11 spike and engage me, and I started. I mean, I know where it was. I started to evade it, and then the RWR just twisted sides, and then I lost SA, and I was like, "What the fuck? It cannot be from that direction." And
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
It was very angry for you, wasn't it? Look at that.
It was very, very angry for you. I mean, AC, but it's sitting on its lap, but
It was perfect for me
No, it's
until I
not,
released the brakes.
Yeah, but you did get it in the end, and then the Syntax gun strafed it. Look at that. Fucking.
so in the end, it was just McCool and the two of us who died.
yeah,
If you want to have a look at some more strafing, I had to go at all the launchers after Syntax.
Yeah, I saw that. It was pretty cool. If we had a medal for that, you'd get it.
Absolutely.
But unfortunately, we don't.
It was great fun. I did another pass and blew a load of them up.
Okay, we'll see who signs up for next week, and then I'll decide who will be the flight leads for next week.
yeah, we'll see.
I'm off to India for work, so I'll miss next week, but catch you guys later.
Okay, hey,
Alright, man, have a good one.
have a good one.
Have a good one.
Thanks for flying with us, and see you next time.
Yeah, thanks for organising. Great fun,
Yep.
guys.
Okay.
There we have it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm not flying Thursday. I've got a tuition to take. Just learning. I'm teaching somebody the F18 from our Discord, so I'll be doing training night for them 1-to-1. So I won't be flying Friday. Well, I'll be flying Friday, but just not on stream. I shall be back maybe Friday, and I've got a very good mission on Sunday, which is in our Pixel Pilot Club. So if you want to come and fly with us, join our Discord. The slot's open. It is Operation Pacific Anvil in the Marianas. It's a CAS mission. If you want to come fly, come join us. Slots available for any airframe. There's helos and close air A10s, F18s, Harriers, whatever you want to fly. I'll write you into the mission. But yeah, I do them every other Sunday. So if you fancy it, come find me in the Discord. Okay, I'll say night for now, and I'll see you on the next stream. Thank you very much for the follows. Thank you very much for the subscribes. Thanks for chatting and keeping me company. Sorry I couldn't chat to you. It was a very busy night. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate you watching. Take care, everybody. See you soon.